Hello, everyone. I'm Paula Gilbert. I'm the editor of Connecting Africa, and we're here at the Africa Tech Festival 2022. And I've got with me Nkosinathi Nzima, who is the Senior Manager of Fixed Networks at MTN Group, and he's agreed to answer a few quick questions for me. So welcome. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting us.
Yeah, so I'll jump straight in. How do you see network technologies and architecture impacting Africa's digitization journey? I mean, it's a big thing we're seeing at the moment, right?
Indeed. I mean, as you are aware that MTN operates across 19 markets. We are a Pan-African organization, and we are committed with a strategic intent to provide digital solutions for Africa's progress. And with that, we've got the vision to ensure that everyone that is in Africa is connected, and we provide the benefit of a modern connected life. Therefore, it's very critical to look at the changes that are happening. I mean, big data, IoT, and then also part of that is the changes that cloud networks is bringing. So you'll have your hybrid cloud, you've got the private and public cloud. So that means we are able to provide solutions that will be actually delivered at high speeds, and also making sure that we've got the right latencies, and we deliver services that are app directed. So the applications that are needed, which need fast delivery timelines, and also we're looking at ensuring that there's automation. Because with automation, we are able to actually create certain value that will ensure that the business is able to deliver visualization. We've got a number of add-ons that will make the network to be more smarter, and also ensuring that the customer experience, the user experience, is guaranteed. And at the center of it all, we've got the CASI framework as a transport network within MTN, which ensures that we've got convergence in our solutions, always on network reliability that is built into our network, simplification and intelligence that is driven by all the things that we are doing, in a sense that we provide autonomous driven networks. And of course, working with partners like Huawei, makes these innovation cycles to be a little bit shorter. And indeed, then we are on track to deliver that which we've set ourselves as part of our strategic intent and our ambition 2025 as the organization.
So tell me a bit more about the network and how it's supporting, that service change.
So if you look at traditional networks, IP is at the center of it all. So we want a network that is high capacity, IP end-to-end, autonomous driven network. So that actually becomes now the new change, and the change in the architecture of the network. And then to an extent that we're also ensuring that there's openness in the network, not bound interfaces, ensuring that it's got standardized interfaces that ensures that because there's a number of pieces that bring together a network as a system. And then the key is then to have the right interfaces. And of course, as MTN, we participate in a number of ecosystems that fosters the disaggregation, the decoupling of certain aspects of the network. But at the end of it all, ensuring that there is that a synergy between different parts of the network, the interoperability, and also ensuring that standardized architectures are adopted. And as part of that, obviously, that drives the change in the network. So if you look at software, it has become a key in the network, and then that forms part and parcel of this automation drive. It's going to take us a while, obviously, but we're well advanced as a business, and working with our partners to ensure that we deliver this type of solutions, which are so necessary.
Are there any specific problems that you're encountering with this ultra, automation, and what are you kind of doing about that to improve it?
If you look at ultra automation itself, of course, that is now at a target stage. But what we need to do in the meantime is to ensure that we transform the network from just normal, pillars that have their own silos. So making sure that at the base of the infrastructure itself, we build in the automation there. But that obviously requires us to deploy, controllers, domain controllers. In a sense, you actually automate certain functions of the network, because that will drive or enhance network as a service. It will enhance giving certain verticals differentiated deliverables within the network, which then in essence transforms the network altogether. And then once you get all of this together, then you build all these pieces to extend that, then you get into higher levels. We've gone on an approach of building it hierarchically, And that obviously makes it easy for us to be able to stitch all of the pieces together to extend that at the top of it all, at the northbound, we've got the interface or the synergy of the operational support systems together with the business support systems, which then is able to talk to the bottom layers of the network. And in that way, you are actually transforming the network to produce slices. And in that way, you can sell different verticals of the network. And then you've got that ability to go into ultra automation. So the user experience, customer experience, the network health, the visibility of the network becomes much more achieved once you've done all of those pieces of software-defined networking, which then drive the acceleration towards a pure and an ultra-automated network.
And is there maybe one use case you can share that you find the most interesting?
One of the things that we've done, in fact, is what we call our autonomous driven networks, which actually allows us to have some form of there's this buzzword of 0x, zero touch. So one of the things is the ability to create service fulfillment and service assurance by actually automating certain scripts, certain repetitive type of works. And we've seen there, as we've deployed some of those use cases, that we've reduced the time to market, which also gives us an advantage and also eliminates certain errors, human errors that normally happens in networks. But with those type of use cases, we've seen reduction of time to market, which of course then makes it easy for us to be able to monetize much easier. And at the same time, we've rolled out certain network routing and network intelligence, which then ensures that at some point in time, you are aware with our situation of load shedding in South Africa. So as we have these instances, the network then becomes aware of certain challenges and congestions, and then through these use cases, we're able to reduce the impact and the user experience is improved or maintained at the most.
And that's all that you want, right? Well, I'm afraid that's all we got time for today, but thanks very much to Nkosinathi Nzima from the MTN Group. It's been great hearing your insights today. Thanks.